Louise Silk, our champion, with $1,500. You tighten up when the little red light goes on, Louise. You're among friends. Good luck. Let's tear it up now. Let's get to the money cards. Come on, Louise. Doggone it this time. Let's do it. All right, you got $200 in the game. That money is yours to keep. Now we're going to give you a new deck of cards and new money to play with. This time you're going to bet that money. Starting with $200 on the bottom line. 3 cards. When you move up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money and 3 more cards. $50 minimum bets until you get to that big bet. And there you must bet at least half the money. Louise, you've got good instincts. I hope you can tear it up now. Here's $200. And as in the game, you got a choice of 2 base cards, and we're starting with a king. Oh. Great start. $200 in the king.
I will bet it all on the king.
Everything on the king.
On the king.
$200
to be lower.
To be lower. Lower than a king? Yes, it's a 7. If I'd seen a second king, I would have fallen over. You got a 7 and $400, Louise.
I'll bet 100 that it's lower.
$100 lower. Going a little bit against the odds on that. All right. It feels that way to her. I hope she's right. $100 lower. Lose 100, but you've got a 10 now with $300, Louise.
I'll bet 100 that it's higher.
And again, now this time you're going even more against the odds.
Lower, excuse me.
Your decision, Louise. I just point out the odds.
Higher.
Your first instinct said higher. Okay. $100. Higher than a 10? No. This will make the decision easier, Louise. You've got a 2. And the $200, and we move up and add the other $200. Now you got $400 and a 2, Louise.
I will bet it all that it's higher.
All right, good card. $400. Higher than a 2? Yes! And still a good card, a 4 with $800.
Okay, I'll bet half that it's higher.
How much?
Half that it's higher.
$400. Higher than a 4? It's a jack. You're up to $1,200, Louise, with a jack.
I'll bet half that it's lower.
Again, a half, $600, lower than a jack. And she's right again. Up to $1,800 with a 9. Now, Louise, you must bet at least $900. You can bet more. You have $1,800 and a 9. What's your big bet?
I'll bet $1,000 that it's lower.
Big bet. $1,000 bet on the turn of this card. Lower than a 9, and it is! $1,800. Great win. That's terrific. Good job. Way to go. And with the game, that's $3,000. You now have $4,300, Louise.
Okay.
You bet him beautifully.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
We'll meet a new challenger right after this. Don't go away. We're back with our champion, Louise Silk. We're still discussing odds, yes? Yeah, that middle card is the 8. You figure from there, right?
I see. Okay.
Works out. Whatever your logic, it worked out very well for you, Louise. You're $4,300 richer.
I don't believe it.
Louise, you ready to defend your title? Yes. All right, let's deal out 2 brand new decks of cards. And while Ann does that, we'll meet our next challenger on Card Sharks. Kathy Gordon. Hello, Kathy. Welcome.
Thank you.
Would you tell us about yourself?
My name is Kathy Gordon. I'm a native of Los Angeles. I'm a flight attendant with a major air carrier. I've been flying for 10 years. And I'm the catcher on the world's only all-stewardess softball team.
If you have the only all-stewardess softball team, the only one, who do you play?
We play in women's leagues.
Oh, I see. Against other teams. But you're the only stewardess group.
Yep.
Do good?
Well, we're doing better.
I'm sure you look good doing it, Kathy. Good luck in the match. You'll play the lower cards, the blue cards, while Louise, the champion, plays the upper cards, the red cards. Louise, we asked 100 women, who would you rather have as a lover? A young man you could teach, or an older man who could teach you? How many women said they would rather their lover be an older man who could teach them?
An older man. I would say they'd like an older man, so I'll say 65.
65 would like an older man who could teach them, Kathy.
I think that most of them did have older men, so they're going to go with that. I'm going to go higher.
Higher than that?
Higher. Yep.
The actual number of women who would rather have a lover who was an older man who could teach them is 74. It's higher, Kathy. And Kathy, your base card, an 8.
I don't want that 8.
You can change it. Yes. It is, a great change, a 2.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, higher.
Higher than a 2. A king, very much higher.
Okay. keeping going, and I'm going to go lower.
Lower than a king. Yes, she's got a 7.
I freeze.
The next thing that drops gets us all in trouble, friends. All right, I put the king back up there. You freeze right there, huh?
I freeze.
Let's see if I can make it over here without dropping anything. Okay, now, the next question goes to you, Kathy. We asked 100 women, for $500, would you be willing to go an entire month without dropping anything? No, would you be willing to go an entire month without looking at yourself in the mirror?
Oh.
How many women said they'd be willing to go a month for
how much?
$500 without looking in the mirror?
No way. Very low. 30 at the most.
30. Higher or lower, Louise?
I'd say lower.
You say lower than that. The actual number of women who for $500 would be willing to go an entire month without looking in the mirror is 67. Not lower, Kathy. Wow. Kathy, you have the right to change the 7 now.
I absolutely want to change that 7, yes.
And we'll change it to
A
9.
9.
Not a big change this time.
Lower.
Lower than a 9. No, it's an 8. And the first break for the champion, Louise, who gets a chance to play an 8. You got to play it, Louise.
Okay, I'll say higher.
Higher than an 8. And it's a 9, yes.
I'll say higher.
She's going to continue and go against the odds again. Higher than a 9. And she's right. It is a 10.
Okay. I'm going to freeze.
You'll freeze. And we freeze with a dead tie. Each player needs just 2 cards for the game. What a perfect time for me to say, we'll be right back right after this. I hope you'll join Louise, Kathy, and I next time on Card Shark. So until then, this is Jim Perry saying...
A representative of the studio audience will receive a magnificent Hellbros quartz watch for beauty and accuracy. For her or for him, the stunning watch with a classic look, finished by Hellbros. And some of our contestants will receive Cool Ray fashionable sunglasses that win admiring stares while protecting from annoying glare. 86 eye-catching style. See what you're missing with Cool Ray polarized sunglasses. And Town and Country tableware by Washington Forge. Beautiful Fleetwood handles and mirror bright stainless steel. Dishwasher safe from Washington Forge. And Seal Meal Your Cooking. Airtight bags go from freezer to hot water. No mess, no bother. Daisy Seal Meal simplifies your life. And Miro's Electric Water Pizzeria. Professional style pizza from frozen mix or scratch. Save 70% energy over range ovens. Water Pizzeria from Miro. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. The Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.